I like my walk cycle.
You just kind of walking in place like. Welcome back to Loos Harlock.
Hi.
Can we? Have you ever thought about what your walk cycle looks like?
I've been told I have. Have you ever? Has anyone ever commented on your walk cycle?
No, but I've seen
one.
many people comment on Abe's walk style.
Abe walks so like Abe like moves his shoulders when he walks, like almost like dancing.
Like I can't like I
It's
feel
very rhythmic.
Are his legs longer? Like are his legs shorter than his like torso?
I don't know.
It feels like it looks like he walks like someone like that. But his body looks fine. But when he starts walking, it's kind of like odd.
With me, it's weird because if I don't have my hands tucked in, I don't know why, and I always do this. Like, it's not even like, I sometimes actively try to avoid it because whenever I walk, my like hands just like swing. And I don't know why I do it.
But you're like, how swing? Like, how much of a swing are you talking about here?
I don't know. Like, I've just been told my hands swing when I'm walking, and it was like.
But like, if you walk like straight, your hands down straight, you look weird though.
Yeah.
You're supposed to kind of swing them a little bit.
Yeah, but it's
maybe you're swinging them too much.
I guess. I don't know. I've never really thought about it.
Looking at the GameStop website, I see a controller that has 0 reviews, $6, and it's the Time Crisis PS3 Gun Con. That thing's probably the biggest piece of shit known to man.
It's okay. I mean,
you've used it?
Yeah, I've used it. I love Time Crisis.
I know, with this specific controller?
Yeah, I've used it. It's okay. It's not as good as the GunCon 2.
The GunCon 2?
Yeah, it's the one. Well, the GunCon 3, which is I think the one for PS3, it's mapped to an HD television, which obviously makes it immediately less functional than a fucking proper, yeah, CRT light gun. But it's okay. It's fine. I think it's the exact same shape as the GunCon 2. Looks like a Nerf gun.
Phil Spencer has a Halo Craig meme t-shirt.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Sick.
So, yeah, great. Truly the pinnacle of gaming news. God, I fucking hate gaming.
So, like, apparently, the PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility is just as good as Xbox. I think how it does is that Xbox has, like, actual, I think...
There's Xbox One hardware on the Series X.
That's what I'm talking. I'm like also talking about like 360 and that kind of stuff.
Well, that's just emulation. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah. No, it's still good.
I mean, yeah, of course it's good.
If it made games run better, then it's fucking hell. I'll take it. So apparently, how the PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility works is that as of right now, with games not like patched to work, it uses the PlayStation 4 Pro's like thing, their version of backwards compatibility. So like, let's say if a game comes out, let's say a Death Stranding comes out, has on the PlayStation 4 Pro, it has performance mode and quality mode, I guess, or resolution mode.
You remember when gaming companies, when the PS3 came out, they were just like, hey, we have backwards compatibility with PS1, it's emulation. PS2 hardware's fully on board. Then in 2008, they were like, oh, PS2 is now partial emulation. Like, why don't company... And then the Wii was just like, oh, we have Wii hardware on board. Wii U was just like, we have Wii hardware on board. 360 was just like, we have Xbox hardware on board. Why don't these companies just say whether or not the backwards compatibility is emulation or if it's hardware on board? It makes shit so much more complicated.
People like, not you, do not care. They like the illusion that they playing the same games. All right. They don't know any better. They're living in an illusion. What? What the fuck are we doing? We've just been killing people.
Oh,
is this all we're good for?
I'm grinding to level 6.
God.
You sent me these instructions.
You sent it to me.
I asked you what to do after the Erdrick cave. You said grind to level 6. That's what I'm doing, dog.
Man, suck my cock. So like you have okay.
Right now.
Let's say a PlayStation 4 title, right? Had a PlayStation 4 like graphics modes, right?
I got Coomered up.
So let's say there is
boop, boop, beep, boop,
there's a performance mode and there's a resolution mode. See, on a PlayStation 4, if you put the resolution mode, let's say your game is like the frame rate is like it could go to 45, but it's very unstable, right? Yeah. What the fuck am I looking at? I just saw your Audacity for like a split second.
Oh yeah, I was just making sure my Audacity was recording.
So,
bro, what am I doing?
Obviously, huh?
What am I doing?
Grinding to level 6.
I just did.
Return to Ratadome, buy the copper sword.
Cool. Ratatouille, got it. Fuck.
And then after that, you go to another town.
Oh yeah, I know where that one is. You were saying?
So like, PlayStation 4 Pro, the game comes out on it. It has a performance mode and has resolution mode. If you do the resolution mode, the developer might look at the game as like, this game could be 45, right? But like it's very unstable, and like having a stable FPS will be a lot better, even though the unstable one's higher FPS, right? So if they put in the code an FPS lock, then the PlayStation 5 emulation for PS4 games cannot go above that. So some games are better to run in the performance mode, or like the non-PS4 Pro mode. Some games give you the option. Some games give you just turn off the PlayStation 4 Pro boost mode, like altogether.
Is it like the fucking hold B to go into progressive mode shit on GameCube? Or is it like...
It's in the menus, I believe, like settings.
Okay. Oh, that's weird.
Right? So like, let's say...
That's weird for something that would be a per game option.
Let's say Bloodborne, right?
Go.
Bloodborne is stuck at 30 until From Software like unlocks the frame rate for PS5 specifically. What the fuck? Huh?
I listened to his song. I'm in the town. What do I do?
Jamming. From Rado's Cave, travel northwest, then west until you see a town. Go into it. New small town. Speak to the minstrel at the entrance, and he'll play you a song. Go to the inn. Rest for 6 gold.
I'm good.
There's a locked door north of the inn. Forget about it for now. Speak to the lady outside the inn, and she'll welcome us to Garai, the town of the ancient minstrel. Speak to the knight, and he'll tell us about Rado's Cave. Speak to the young man inside the item shop to find out he saw the monster that kidnapped the princess. Take her east.
Don't care.
He'll ask us if there's any brave person that will rescue the princess. Answer with yes. Speak to the old man inside the house south of the item shop. He'll say very long ago, after a lengthy struggle, the minstrel Garai ended his long journey in this land and built this town. This town was named after him. There's nothing else we can do in this town. Exit the town.
Cool.
Train to level 7.
Pointless
and make
to come
sure you
here.
have... Train to level 7, make sure you have 1100 gold.
I'm at 168.
Oh! At level 7, hero will learn sleep.
Alright, I'm gonna go attacking some bigger boys so I can get some more gold.
Do some of that.
Why are all the villains in Dragon Quest so fucking adorable?
But since like stuff like this has led to developers, you have like moments where like
oh shit,
the Last Guardian unpatched on a disc runs at 60, but once you patch it, it goes back down to 30. Because back before they released a patch for the game, they didn't lock the frame rate. But since they put the patch a long time ago on the PS4 for the frame rate to be locked, so it runs more stable. But now the PS5 can't unlock it. They can't, like, the PS5 does not have the ability to go into the code and unlock it.
I've heard a lot of...
It's just up to the developers.
I know that game got a lot of hype when it first came out, but like...
What game?
Last Guardian. Is it good? Who made it?
I've heard of very mixed things. It's the Eco guys.
Shadow of the Colossus people?
I believe... Let me see.
Eco and Shadow of the Colossus are the same people.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Team Eco.
Yeah.
So, I think that studio closed down. And then they closed down during development of Last Guardian, and I think the Last Guardian got given to
Didn't they get given
Sony
to, like,
Studio?
Yeah.
And then they finished making it.
On the bridge?
I think it was the same guys, like, still working on it, though. I don't know what's going on with that. I heard very mixed things about it, though.
I heard it was not as good as Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. That was, like, all I knew about it. But that, I mean, those games are great, so it's like, what is the bearing of not good that we're talking about here?
Probably just, like, a little above average. Probably just average. Because that game fell into the trap of just, like, taking a while to come out. Which, for some reason, just makes the hype go insane. So you have a situation that, like, also Cyberpunk's going through, where, like, if it's not the greatest game of all time, then fuck it.
I mean,
people will be so mad.
Which, I mean, like, it most certainly wasn't.
Like, Cyberpunk could be like a 9 out of 10 game, right? Could be actually really good. Because people waited for so long. If it's not the greatest game of all time, people are just gonna keep shitting on it. So that sucks. Maybe don't... How about stop announcing games before you start working on it? How about just, you know, wait until you're like 90% done or like 80% done and announce it, just like RE3 remake did.
What percentage stage would an alpha build be considered? Because I wouldn't say...
I think different companies have different versions of, like, different ideas of alphas.
Because I would say don't announce your game until it's at least an alpha. Because if you don't at least have an alpha version, yeah. If you don't at least have those, either of those two done yet, then it's like, ugh. I mean, Metroid was like Metroid Prime 4 was pretty far into development until they canned it because they just didn't like how it was going.
Like, look at Demon Souls. That game was announced like not too long ago. Demon Souls announcement. Yeah, they announced it June 11th, and it's coming out. It's already out. People are playing it. People are streaming it right now.
You think that game?
That's how you do it.
You think that game is over glorified PS4 hardware?
Demon Souls?
Yeah.
Nah, I think they polished it before. I think they knew. So? I think they had enough time to, like, know that they're gonna make it only for PS5. So I think there's some polish on it. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be the full extent of the hardware, like how far it can go. I don't think we're gonna get that until, like, maybe later.
I'm making various decisions in my head right now that I don't know whether or not will be good or bad for us. But I shall make them nonetheless.
Have you been saving?
No.
Nah, maybe you should save before doing rash decisions.
Harry. Come on, this is me we're talking about. You think I play video games?
No. It's almost like we play video games on the show. Wait, do we?
No, because we're going to be playing a bunch of visual novels.
Visual novels are just anime wannabes that couldn't get animated.
Unless they do get animated.
Then what the fuck?
Yeah, I'll just save now.
I don't understand visual novels. Like, y'all couldn't make a game?
There is one visual novel that I...
There is one visual novel. That's it.
Aniki. Adventure Log 2. Dimplies.
So, out of all the games that are coming out, I think the PS5 games that I'm thinking of is definitely Miles Morales, obviously.
It's so
Demon
cool
Souls.
it's so cool that they have the remastered Spider-Man when you get the
yeah, the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah. It's so that's so fucking baller, dude. Like, man, like,
But you don't got Tim's on though.
Hold on. Before we're done, say what you will about many gaming companies. Insomniac, what they're fucking doing as of late, bro. They're on top right now, bro. They're doing some good shit.
Yeah, they're going out of their way to like let you fucking put your save into the new remastered version.
Although, on God, fuck them for deciding to use an Adidas collab instead of a Jordan collab.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, Harry, watch me kill this guy.